90s Kids Club. Episode 6, we're going to talk about XY. So this is what I call the forgotten era or the hidden era. It's an era of Pokemon that is right before COVID. It was before Sun and Moon, so people kind of didn't, it wasn't popular around that time. I remember a lot of boxes going for $90, $100, especially evolutions, XY evolutions. It was one of these eras that is just forgotten, and we look back now, and it's one of those eras that's kind of hard to come by. And today's episode, I just want to talk about just how scarce these products are. So I'm gonna ignore the ETBs. I'm looking at just the booster boxes, right? So XY base, nothing in there besides the Blastoise, the Venusaur, going for $14.99. Two listings, TCG player. Flashfire, which people regard as the best set in the era, or at least top three, 3,599, three listings. Evolutions. People were giving these away for 80, $90 at their local game store. They could not give them away. Going for 989, 11 listings, right? Breakpoint, break cards, 699. Breakthrough, 999, two listings. Furious Fist, two listings. Steam Siege, which one of the worst sets in the past three eras, right? People say it's one of the worst sets. Forget Rebel Trash. They said Steam Siege is one of the worst sets. Going for 439. Four listings. Roaring Skies, which people argue that if they didn't have a major reprint or two major reprints, it could be at least a $2,000 booster box right now. Four listings, 1,100, around $1,200 basically. Face Collide, around $700. Three listings. Ancient Origins, who people consider top two, top three of the era, going for around $1,600, which is crazy. Last year, this box was around $989, $1,100. It was definitely in that area. Primal Clash came back in stock. Not in stock, but it came back to the market because it used to be sold out. But obviously, you got two listings at 900. Phantom Forces. There's not even one in the United States for sale in and on eBay. One listing, $3,000, which is one of my favorite, actually my favorite set of the era. So those are the booster boxes, right? This is one of the sets that eras that is forgotten about, but it's becoming so scarce. I know Sun and Moon's kind of hard to get. Sun and Moon, people forget like, oh well, that's team up, right? But that's just one box of team up. You can still get Cosmic Eclipse. You can still get, you know, Unbroken Bonds, Unified Minds. But XY in the next 3 to 5 years, XY is gonna be one of those eras where it's gonna be like black and white. It's gonna be hard to find these products. And if you do have these products, you're basically setting the market. Um, I have, a couple of these. The only one I'm kind of missing is Flashfire. I wasn't able to get it around that time. I thought I had more time, right? And sometimes you just miss the boat, and that's okay. But I'm a collector and investor. I'll probably add that in the future one day at a higher price because I'm not ready for that right now. But, you know, these boxes are so scarce. I mean, so scarce. And collectors and investors, if they come out and wipe this market out within the next 6 months to a year, we can see some of these boxes not even be available on TCG Player. So I'm gonna head to eBay. Even eBay's even higher. I mean, look at this. The condition for this one is not the best. 3,400. That's it, right? 4,299. Ancient Origins, 2,499. These are all the ones that are in the United States, not counting Canada and other places, Australia. I'm just going off United States. $4,000. Beautiful box. Last one, Phantom Forces doesn't even have a box. Now you have this collection, right? Going for around $33,000, right? Not worth it right now, to be honest. But Phantom Forces doesn't even have a booster box for United States seller. And it has like Australia and Canada and stuff, but I don't trust over international buyers or sellers. It just doesn't work well for me. So yeah, so I just want to go through how the XY error, like if you're a collector, if you're an investor, it makes no sense, right? These margins probably go up a little bit as everything else does in the Pokemon sealed hobby. But if you're a collector and you're missing some of these, this is the time. I mean, these were breakthrough was around 600 last year. Evolutions went down as far as 700. These have always been kind of high. Furious Fist 1100. Roaring Sky 700, 600 on eBay, right? Age of Origins was 1100, $900 around there. Even this one's about 1900 to $2,000 about a year ago. So if you're a collector and you want to add these to your collection and you have no plans on selling them anytime soon, just because the market for this is not really as popular right now with Scarlet and Violet, but these are beautiful. This is a beautiful history of Pokemon. It was right before COVID, and it was during a time where it was kind of at its lowest. If you think about it, I know we had Evolutions came out. Reprinted one of the first base set. But they printed so much that people kind of got tired of it. And it was towards the end of the era anyway. But yeah, so I just want to talk about the XY era and how it's not always gonna be there for us. And if you're a collector like myself and you want to take advantage of that, right now is the time because these prices, there's no more. No reprints are coming, no more in stock. There's not a warehouse full of these things. I mean, this is it, right? Obviously, some are gonna sprinkle in every now and. Like I said, this was sold out about a couple months ago. 2 more listings, but like I said, if you have this product and you willing to sell, you're gonna set the market. So that's gonna just make people follow right behind you. But yeah, thank you for coming into Nice Kids Club. I just want to talk about the XY era and how if you're a collector, right now is the time to grab what you can if you can afford it. All right. See y'all there next time.